Hello, Mr. Nygren here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII for the computer or Steam. So I bought this game on Steam back in like 2024 or so. I don't remember. I think around there. I started to play a Let's Play in August or September 2024 for sure. Then I messed up by uninstalling drivers for NVIDIA GeForce 780. Excuse me. So I messed up by uninstalling the graphics drivers for NVIDIA GeForce 780, causing this game and some other games to not work. Then I managed to get most games to run, but this one didn't, and this one only started to run again on March 7th, 2025. Then I updated into the Windows 7 into a Windows 10 because it had worked on Windows 7 just fine before I uninstalled the drivers, because I was recommended to uninstall the drivers in order to get power to work. And then it was impossible impossible to reinstall them, because the NVIDIA Experience tool would try to update the drivers to the Windows 10 drivers, and they didn't work on Windows 7. And I also attempted to manually get the Windows 7 drivers for NVIDIA GeForce 780, but it was impossible. Managed to update from 2013 to 2015 or 2018, but before I uninstalled the drivers I had the latest version for Windows 7, which was 2021, I believe September or August 2021 update. But that update was impossible to get because most of the downloads didn't work, and were for a different version than Windows 7, and were outdated or such, too modern or too outdated. It was impossible to get everything I needed to get to the latest version for Windows 7. Back in the day, you know, it had worked fine in 2013 using the 2013 version of NVIDIA GeForce, and then each year when they updated it worked fine all the way to September or August 2021, and then the tool just stopped updating, so it worked fine from 2021 and until I uninstalled everything, and then it was impossible to reinstall because the tool no longer downloaded the Windows 7 drivers. Instead they went straight for the Windows 10 drivers, making it impossible to install or update the drivers for Windows 7. It would have been possible to download them manually, but it was like very difficult to find all the ones and install them in the right order. So I gave up and installed Windows 10 on March 7th, 2025. Then I tried this game. I reinstalled many games that had stopped working on Windows 7 in September 2024, and this was one of them, but it lagged a lot for some reason, and I fixed that now. And then the game got updated by Steam, so the modules reverted back to the original modules from the game, and the original hairstyles, etc. I just had to remod it again, but I still have my old saves. So we had played this all the way from the beginning. So in the first save we had played for 40 minutes. We are in the mission The Hanging Edge, Error Rail, Trustway, Kiwi, Chapter 1, The Warpath Home, and the area The Hanging Edge, Error Rail, Trustway. Okay, and then we played as Snow here, and then we played as Lightning, the main character. Snow, Lightning, and then we played as this guy. I don't remember his name, but he looked like a Brazilian guy. I am a Brazilian guy, adopted to Sweden. He looks like me in the late 20s pretty much. In the game he's like 35 or 37 years old. I'm 36 years old now, but he looks more like me when I was like 26. So he looks younger than 36 for sure. The main difference is that he has black hair and black afro hair and a black beard and a black mustache, and I have white or silver hair on my beard, and even a few silver hairs on my head, but they are very few. On the beard, however, I have quite a few, like almost half. the beard is silver, so I usually cut it because or shave it because I think it's too early. But the point is that he looks more like 27 than 37 in the game, but he has the same colors as the Brazilian flag on his clothes. He has green, blue and yellow, I believe. So he looks like a Brazilian guy for sure. Okay, we played as Lightning, then we played as this guy again, Sazh, I believe he's named. So, like each chapter we play a different main character, because in this game, unlike in the earlier Final Fantasy games, you're still playing a turn-based combat system in this game, but you're only controlling the main character. You're not controlling the other members, they are controlled by AI using different commands. And each chapter you control a different main character, but Lightning, this girl, is the main character of the game. But in this chapter you control Sazh, and you have one of the others as a teammate. That's the same for the others. And I played through this, and I played as this guy, Hope, I believe, and then Lightning, and then we were on Vanille, and she has Sazh as her companion. You are controlling Vanille. You cannot pick who you control, at least not in the early game. In the late game you can probably select between all the characters in the game which one you want to lead, or you are forced to control Lightning. She is the main character after all. So it's either that you are forced to control Lightning, or that you get to pick between them which one you want to control. But in these early chapters you are forced to control one single character in each chapter, and then you have another character as a teammate or companion. You can have two companions, I believe, but in these you have only one because they are separated by the story. So you control this guy, then we control Lightning, who is in the same company as this guy, Hope, and Vanille is with Sazh. We have already controlled Sazh all the way down there. We hadn't controlled this girl earlier. Each chapter is like 2 hours long at this point in the game, so we'll have to control Vanille for 2 hours. Okay, let's load this. Yes. They flee with no particular destination in mind. Sazh and Vanille spot warships passing overhead. The military craft appear to be flying in the direction of blah blah blah. I was too slow at reading that. Alright, let's skip the text. Should have started earlier. As we can see, we're back at using the blonde hairstyle. She had reverted back to using pink hairstyle. Just a hair color, I mean, just like Lightning. The main character is also using pink hair in the original game. I don't know whether they picked pink. Black or blonde is much better. But anyway, I prefer blonde, but black would make sense as it's a Japanese Final Fantasy game, and the Japanese women are black haired or brown haired. But anyway, so in this game, the original game is using outdated models from 2009, but the mod allowed us to update the models into HD models and use the cutscenes which all the characters have. And then the fans had made like Ultimate HD models that were improved FMV models or fan-made, but I believe they are improved HD models, and all the characters but one character, I don't remember which one, had Ultimate HD models. We are using the Ultimate HD models here. That's why the main characters look so good in this game from 2009, because this model is way more modern than 2009. And we also used the hair color mod to change her hair from pink, which I don't like, to the color that I actually like, which is blonde, like we did in 2024. Same mod changes I had back then. Sazh is of course using his Ultimate HD model too, but he doesn't have any new hair color. I only changed Lightning and Vanille because they had pink hair color, which I never liked. I think blonde is a lot better, and Vanille is using light blonde and Lightning is using normal blonde. They are not using the same color. Okay, let's continue the game. I haven't played this since September 2024, when I posted the last episode. I believe I posted a video at 5 minutes in this place, just speaking and running around like this. back in early 2025, I believe. Or it was late 2024, I don't remember. I believe it was probably early 2025, but that video was old. It was from September 2024. I had played the beginning, essentially 7 minutes with Vanille, and then I ended it, and those 7 minutes were not a part of the previous video because I ended that video at the end of the chapter. So Vanille's chapter started here, and I had only played for 7 minutes, which is on the YouTube channel since 2024 or 2025. But we will, I believe I posted it in December 2024 maybe, but recorded it in September before I did a mistake with the drivers. Here is the save station. We do not need to do this. There's something wrong with the buttons, so I think they are not like they used to be. Cancel yes. So we'll have to play with her for about 2 hours, then the chapters will change. This game is not that as easy either. I don't remember how. I know it has battles like in the older games, but you control only one character. I might suck at the game now. It's been 2 years, or almost 2 years since I played. We might lose actually. But usually the normal enemies are not that difficult. Problem would be the bosses, especially. Abilities, water. Technique, Libra.
Way to go, Sazh!
I don't even remember how to play this game properly. We'll see. I had done let's play videos. I did speak in the older videos as well. We are pretty good, I believe. At the end, you'll have to keep an eye on the life bar too. I believe that the allies controlled by the AI are supposed to be able to heal and stuff as well. Libra, I don't remember what it does. We won the battle, but we lost half the health. Okay, status. Let's see, 510 health points. Inventory. 49 potions. 9 Phoenix Downs that heal us if we are unconscious. Well, as we can see in the menu, by the way, this is how they looked originally. So she had like reddish. She had like reddish hair. Weird red. And Lightning had pink. Well, I'm not a big fan of that color either. The red on that picture. I wanted something more realistic and natural. Full health again, good. Both of these shoot at the enemy, so they are not close range melee characters. This was much easier than those blobs, fire elements or whatever they were. I would like to finish this quest as soon as possible, because we have replaced Fang with a new model, a different character. We have seen her in some of the cutscenes already, but we really need her to join the team. It's a really cool model. We need to first play through with this character and probably another chapter with Lightning, whatever. I looked at the walkthrough back then. I know that we had 2 hours with this character Vanille, and then we had 2 hours with lightning, I think. Maybe something else too before we get the new character, Fang, which uses a completely different model of an enemy. It's better looking in my opinion.
Where's the weed killer when you need it?
Okay, we'll fight these guys now.
No daydreaming now.
Those guys are dangerous. Those red guys at least are dangerous. The others are easy prey. You can also move the camera around during the battle. I am using a PlayStation 4 controller connected to the computer by a USB cable. And also connected to Steam. This is the Steam version of the game. So the PS4 controller is connected to Steam as well. And it wasn't as easy as just connecting it to the computer. For other games it's usually that easy, but for Steam games you needed to also connect the buttons to the Steam program. Because I tried using a PlayStation 4 controller on a different computer with Steam and it didn't work, and I didn't remember how I had like configured the controller and stuff. You needed to do it manually. So this model is crazy good for a 2009 game. However, this is the remaster of the Final Fantasy XIII game, so it's remastered and then it's using Ultimate HD models for the characters. So it's like a remastered version with better models. So I wonder why they didn't use these models for the remaster. The remaster was released in 2013 or something like that, 2014. And we needed to use 54GB patch or large address aware patch for this not to lag with the new stuff. This game is very linear, by the way. They have the follow-up games to Final Fantasy XIII, Lightning Returns, and the other. So we have like all the Final Fantasy XIII games, but I only have this one installed right now. Because this one is a big game, no point having the others installed before we're done, because they are chapters. So if you play this game, then you can play this. You cannot play the second and third game without playing this game, I believe, if you want to understand the story. They are similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake in that sense, that you would have a problem with the story and understanding it if you start with the others. Yes, this is a very big game. It will take a long time until we are on the next game, so I didn't bother to install them. But I have bought all three. This is the 2009 game, but the remaster. And then there is like another one released in 2011 maybe, and then there is one released in 2014. Let's attack this guy too, gain experience from the battles. I wasn't originally gonna play this game. I wanted to play another role-playing game. I thought about continuing Final Fantasy IX, the modded version that I played over 67 hours in. As I'm close to the end. I have recently gotten Beatrix because I'm using mods that allow us to have Beatrix join the party at a certain point in the game. But because Beatrix was the main reason I wanted to play that, because I had, as a kid I wanted her in the party. She joined the party temporarily and then she never joined again. She was only available for a short period of time like Sephiroth, but with the mod they added her to the story as well. But I decided to go for this one because I started this to check if it still lagged, but it didn't, but it had reverted to the old models and old hair colors, so then I had to mod it, and when I had done that I could as well just play this, so I did. We'll do this mission. We might lose though. I might end it if we lose. I don't want to replay the boss multiple times. I might try 1 or 2 times, but if we lose too many times, I might give up. we don't lose, we will of course play the entire chapter. These enemies are easy to defeat. They weren't that difficult. You can see on the ground too that it's very old, the 2009 game. It's the same year as Dragon Age Origins that I also played recently on the YouTube channel. It's from the same year essentially, but this is a remaster, and Dragon Age Origins is the original game, but I have modded it too, so it looks better as well. You can see that the grass is similar, and the ground we are standing on is actually worse. Just the texture, no grass here. The character models are very good. I would say they are better than the Dragon Age models. They are really good character models here. They are also modded. The original ones would have been worse, and even the FMV ones would have been worse. Open. We obtain a Belladonna wand. That I might actually want, especially if it's a weapon for her. Belladonna ward. Plus 58, plus 45. So strength is plus 58, magic minus 70. Strength plus 45, magic minus 69. Improve the buffing, resist physical plus 10. Resist physical plus 10. Physical wall 5. I don't know if it's better, to be honest. This one is giving more strength. 7 to 69, but this one has improved the buffing. Physical wall. Try to, because it's new. Also save again. Doesn't hurt. Upgrade. Can we upgrade this stuff? No idea how to do this stuff. Usually not a big fan of a lot of features in RPGs where you can upgrade stuff and shit. I never bothered to learn how it works. I liked Final Fantasy XIII because it was easy to understand the materia system. I thought Final Fantasy VIII was way worse. We spam the summons. And Final Fantasy IX is really good too, but harder to understand in my opinion than 7. 7 was easier. Less detailed. It was still complicated in the sense how it works, but it was easy to understand but hard to master. Okay, we need to heal. Okay, heal again. Is good at taking damage down. She took a lot of damage with her beams. They do not have a lot of health. Another battle, let's fight. We need experience against bosses. Got to attack first there. I don't remember how to do the specials anymore.
Take that.
Atta girl.
And done.
Good, we took him out. Abilities, water, air. Let's try that. Okay, we'll use the attack again. Still think this game would have done better if it had all Final Fantasy X battle system or 7, 8 and 9 battle systems, but it's still a good game. But I can see why I didn't like it in 2009. It's too linear, and the battle system is worse than the older games, but it's better than the more modern games in my opinion. Especially when you know the details that I have forgotten right now. I don't remember when I played Lightning that I could do really awesome stuff, summons and other stuff that I don't remember how to do now. Alright. Let's attack these guys too. Experience is very important. We had really big problems winning against the bosses with Lightning and the other guy Hope earlier. By killing everyone I hope to be stronger. If we skip them we will be too weak, I guess, against the boss. There is a boss at the end of each chapter. Right. Alright. So we can heal.
Didn't even have to ask.
Problem with replacing a model, like for example that other girl's model with different characters, that she will not look like that in the cinematics unless it's in-game cinematics. If it's pre-rendered cinematics, she will not look like her. On the other hand, when we are using the blonde hairstyle, etc., I believe that they actually... I don't remember if they had the blonde hair in the cutscenes, probably not. In-game cutscenes they do have it, but in pre-rendered ones I do not think they had it. I could be wrong. It's been 2 years since I played. This guy Sazh, he looks like me when I was in my 20s, my late 20s. He's 37 years old in the game, but he looks like 27 in real life. Should follow the map. attack them.
To the victor go this way.
We won. Good. There's less of me reading stuff here as all the characters speak with voice dialogue. So I only narrate when I play, but they do not need to actually read any text most of the time, except in the item menu.
Hey, Sazh. Tell me about yourself.
Huh?
Any family?
I have a little boy.
Oh, so you're married?
I was, yeah.
We gotta get you home. Your son needs you.
He looks a lot like me a few years ago.
Make it?
It's too late.
Is it the lassie thing?
How'd you...
You might be a lassie, but you're still a daddy.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
But I didn't have this afro hairstyle since I was a teen. I had it in my teenager years, in grade 8 especially, when I was 15 years old. He's 37 with that style.
Hey, Dad.
Making a wish, huh? What'd you wish for?
Well, you're never happy. You never smile. So here's what I wished. I wish that you'd cheer up and be like your old self again.
How about that?
Whoa.
Your wish came true.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for, Dad?
That's my little secret.
That's the new model. Yeah, that's a playable character.
Huh?
Using hand model.
You alright?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Pops. You really got to keep it together, okay? Now, let's go.
Now I got kids looking out for me. Some dad I am.
So I have a problem. My controller cable is it's in a mess right now. So that character we saw, the female, she is a playable character. I don't remember her name. Trans or something. I don't remember. But we replaced the old original character with that blonde. So there are two of her in the game. She will only be her original character in the pre-rendered cinematics, not in the in-game cinematics. That was an in-game cinematic. And the enemy character, I believe, is a minor character. leader of commander of enemy soldiers, but she doesn't have a big role in the game. The problem with using that mod is that when we switch to the next game, follow-up, she will be the other character all of a sudden. And that sucks, but the reason I did this is because I didn't want to play the game 2 times. So we play it once, and I preferred using her than using the original character. But the problem is when we switch to the next game, there might not be... I don't know what mods are available for the other 2 games. They are different games following where this game left off. So we finish this game, and then the next game in the series start where this one left off. But it's not certain that it has the same mods. So if we're unlucky, we will not have blonde hair colors for Lightning and Vanille in the follow-up games, and we might not have the better models, but those games are more recent, so they should have better models if we're lucky, but we will see. But there's a risk they will have the pink and reddish hair colors, and that of course the character, France or whatever, that she will have her original model instead of the enemy character's model. But we will play this like this as it was possible.
Would you look at that view?
The follow-up games, we will deal with that later. So there are some changes, maybe in the looks, if there are not the same mods available. You can see that this game is an old game. When we look at the ground, it looks very dated. Unlike the character, it looks very modern. So it's like a super modern character model and a very outdated ground. So this game says all the Dragon Age origins, but is the 2013 remaster. 2013, that's the year when GTA 5 released. It's a while back. GTA 5 is way more impressive than this game. It has like probably slightly worse models than this player character model, but or has similar models to this, but I think they are slightly worse. But then the world, etc., is much more impressive because they have like an open world with moving pedestrians and cars and everything. So it's not as dead as this game. This game is very, should I say, pale looking in comparison. We are running the wrong way. I see that now. We're supposed to go this way. We are moving backwards. I see enemies on the map over there. Let's fight these guys.
You're gonna regret this.
This is the most modern Final Fantasy game that I have. The last one that had the turn-based combat. And the turn-based combat was very different from the older games, but still more like the older games than Final Fantasy XII. Final Fantasy XII is still a very good game. I liked the combat there. It felt like more like World of Warcraft, but it didn't play like World of Warcraft. It was more like an action game in its playstyle, but had some remnants of the turn-based system too. It's like similar to this game actually, but you control all the party members instead of just one. And unlike this game, you do not have battles that are separate from the open world. Instead, the battles are in the same open world view. So if you face the enemies here, you would fight immediately on this spot. They wouldn't be transported into a different battlefield. So that's the difference there, that you have an open world and and then you fight the enemies where they are. Let's move over there and get that something. You obtain a whatever. Doctor's code. Improved potions. That could actually be good. Yeah, it's similar to Final Fantasy XIII, but with an open world where the battles are fought immediately where you are. Here is where we had the cutscene. I ran back for some reason. We're supposed to move here.
Hey now.
I know someone who'd love to be seeing all of this.
This game is very simple when it comes to the world. Like very linear. It's fine. I didn't like it back in 2009 when I played it on the PlayStation 3. I played very little. Like I only played like the first 2 episodes of the PS4, PS3 actually. I had the game on the PlayStation 3 in 2009. There is one of those enemies. It might be a boss or a stronger normal enemy. We'll see. I think it's more of a normal enemy but stronger than those we fought previously. Oh, it's changed its form. No, this is a boss because he has not been hurt at all. Okay, abilities. Try water on it. You need to remove its defense by using normal attacks. Okay, let's heal.
I owe ya.
And abilities, arrow. Let's try arrow. Jesus, heal for fuck's sake.
I owe ya.
And use potion too. Use normal attack. This is the monster that we saw in the menu earlier. So this is the boss of this chapter. Went was sooner than I thought for us to meet the boss. It's different to it's difficult to defeat because it has a lot of health. Techniques, let's use it on the guy. Techniques, abilities, water, let's use water instead. It wasn't very good. Let's try arrow. Just even worse. How to chain them. Right, items, potion. Maybe I got the wrong meat layer, the yellow one. It's the wrong one. Oh shit, we need to heal. I don't remember how to do the special moves and shit that we did earlier. Yeah, slash, war and peace, dual, coasting, ravager, saboteur, enables enemies in charging their changeout, support allies, medic, I really use this. How to heal, yes. Jesus.
Is it really over?
Yeah, we lost. I believe the main character cannot be defeated without the game over. Retry. I really don't remember how to do those things. We have more than one here. Jesus. This was bad. Where is Sazh? He's over there. Supposed to go. Try to just run past them. Fight these guys. They weren't bosses because there were many, but they certainly were easy to defeat. Crash and burn.
For you!
Okay. Never played this far in this game before, so this is completely new to me. This is my most recent Final Fantasy game, with the exception of course, the follow-up Final Fantasy XIII games. I do have Final Fantasy Dissidia from 2011. It's a more recent game, but it doesn't look more recent because it's for the PlayStation Portable. And I also have the Final Fantasy Zero game for the PlayStation Portable. It's also more recent from 2013, I believe, or 2012 or 2011. But it's for the PlayStation Portable. It looks worse than a PlayStation 2 game. Its graphics. Is more recent. This is the best looking Final Fantasy game you can say. I do have Final Fantasy XIV, I believe, the PlayStation 4, so it is better looking than this. Maybe not. The characters might not be as good looking as these characters, but certainly the game is more recent. It's from 2010, 1 year more recent. Fuck, I clicked wrongly. Fuck.
Is it really over?
I fucked up there. We'll try again. That shouldn't have happened. I clicked wrongly. Should have clicked on healing ability. How good we got to start here. Okay. War and Peace. Saboteur series. Charge enemy chain dodges. Fuck. I did heal, but she healed the wrong character. Try. Couldn't outrun them. Let's try again. And now we're in peace. Perfect. Fuck, I clicked the wrong button. Heal him. Heal ourselves. And now fast. Change. Auto chain. Take a lot of damage to these guys. Should be able to win. We won.
You look tired. Not enough sleep?
I guess.
Not surprising. Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
Being made of the sea, it's not easy. I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried. But even if we don't know what'll happen, we have to keep our dreams alive. Have something to look forward to. You know?
Next stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
Yep.
Forgot they have Final Fantasy VII Remake. It has better graphics than this, but it doesn't count as a real Final Fantasy title. At least I don't see it as one. It's like a third of the original Final Fantasy VII game. It has really boring
Sazh?
side content you need to do. It feels more like a job than a game because of how tedious they are and monotone. Here is Sazh. Seems to get stuck somewhere. Rest mode. Yeah, he may be over here. Sazh. Sazh.
Sazh,
Sazh, okay, Sazh. Like an
You
S.
scared me.
what's up?
I'm just thinking.
Don't blame yourself. You know, you can't control who a FLC picks for a focus.
My son Dodge. He was picked. He's a Lassie.
I don't remember what an LC was, but yeah, something connected.
He said he
Connected
wanted
to
to
the
see a
bad guys.
foul sea, so I took him to go on a tour of the Uriday Gorge plant. Thought I'd surprise him with a chocobo chick to take home, but the second I turned my back, into the energy plant he went.
Dodge! Dodge, come out here! Dodge! I know you're in here! Dodge! Where are you? Say something! Dodge! Hey, what's wrong? Dodge!
Daddy.
It's all right. You okay? You're not hurt, are you? What's that?
Apparently, those post-Lassie had snuck in and tried to attack the Sanctum Fal'Cie. It did the only thing it could and made Dodge a Lassie to protect it. My son, he got picked by a Sanctum Fal'Cie. He's a hero. But we're post-Lassie. Dodge's enemies. Psycom showed up right after that to take custody of him. Then, it was one test after another. Even then they couldn't figure out his focus. Maybe it was look for post-Lassie, maybe it was kill him. Either way, how could a kid that young even stand a chance? After he was made a Lassie, Dodge had some way of sensing things from Pulse. He was the one who found the Pulse Fal'Cie. But the kid can't fight. So, that's why I put myself on the train to Purgeville. I figured his focus had to have something to do with destroying that Pulse Fal'Cie. Thought I could do it for him, and, well, you know the rest. If I was right about his focus, he's probably a crystal already. Of course, if he was supposed to take out that thing's Lassie, then either we die, or he's a Sazh.
Die? Really?
It's a pickle, all right. But the bird says no.
We can continue.
There's a camera when you need one.
Problem is that we will be forced to fight some boss at some point. We can't outrun him. We might lose. So we are not very good at game anymore. Especially not with these characters. Here is a save. At least you can save here. Good.
All right then. What is that?
Boss time.
Huh, a device that makes bad weather.
Yeah.
Come out to play in the rain, did you? Isn't that adorable?
These spears modulate precipitation levels in the surrounding area. Certain indigenous fauna exhibit rain-shy behavior, taking cover during storms. However, inducing showers can result in encounters with otherwise elusive hydrophilic wildlife. Okay. See, we can turn good weather on here. That looks like a very dangerous monster. The enemies change. You have to fight them. You can try to outrun them.
Now, if we regulate the weather, we might be able to control these nasty critters. Hey, you notice anything different about the local wildlife when the sun's out?
Fuck. Had to fight them. Alright, let's fight. See how we'll do. Let's heal. And attack. I do have some modern Final Fantasy games. I have Final Fantasy VII Remake, as I said, and of course the Dissidia game from 2011, and Final Fantasy Zero from 2011, I believe, and I do have Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Remake from 2021 or so. I do not have any of the mainline Final Fantasy games that are more recent than this game, with the exception of Final Fantasy XIV, an online game, but they have the PlayStation 4 version, unfortunately. The reason is that I bought it when it was really cheap. It's a PS4 game, should have bought a PC game, of course. I believe I also downloaded a version of Final Fantasy XI private server, but didn't like the controls, hardly played it. Created a few characters, 3 characters I believe was the max. I created all the characters. We need to heal. We won, good. So I did create the characters and played with one of them a little bit. I didn't like the controls. There's one of those giant guys again. That's not good. We do not seem to be able to avoid them either. Really good model for character. I believe in Final Fantasy Crisis Core Remastered and in Final Fantasy VII Remake they have even better models, but the entire world is better, and such it has slight stuttering or lag in certain areas with many people. In this game doesn't lag at all, because there are not enough models. In one location you can see they have like 2 models. Sometimes we have 3 playable models, and then they have the enemies, they are also very few. And the locations are way less demanding, empty, linear. That's why this one doesn't lag, while Final Fantasy VII Remake has a bit of lag in certain areas, and Crisis Core felt very heavy for the computer. Crisis Core core remake. Remastered. Fuck, I don't like to need to fight that guy. Oh, we managed to avoid him. Good. It's good that they do not follow us. There's be a lot of enemies here. These guys we could fight. I think we'll skip them if we can. So the battles were more fun when I played it in Final Fantasy XIII because they were better than mine. Now I don't remember half that. This way. Try to avoid battles. I think we can win against these guys. We need to heal. That one out. I need to heal again. Very good, maybe. Heal. We took another one out. Again. Heal again. Now attack. Heal again. What? They got reinforcements. They increased in number again. There. Heal. Need to take out the big guys, because otherwise they will create smaller ones. Good, take them out, perfect. I need to heal. Smaller ones are easy to kill. Good. We're almost won now. Good, we won. Perfect. Another save, perfect. We'll of course save. It's probably a boss around the corner. Seems to be at full health again. It's good too.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What do we do?
All right, I got it. We sneak.
Right.
We are gonna get attacked. So need to defeat 2 bosses. Problem with the bosses is that they do have a lot of health.
Just too much to ask to cut me one break, isn't it?
Come and get it!
Good that we saved before this. So if we lose we can replay where we were. They are hardly even hurt. I believe after a few attacks they get triggered and lose more health otherwise. But they can't accept that. Probably lose. Abilities are arrow. Let's use it. Oh, that took some damage. Let's heal. Heal again. Try water. Heal. Heal again. Let's try arrow. Try arrow. I think it's better. It's way better. Fuck that, we need to heal. Again. Use water. Blocked it. Heal. Heal this arrow. I need to heal.
I appreciate it.
Attack. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage now. We'll just continue to attack. We'll take out one of them if this continues. We still need to keep an eye on the health in case they hurt one of us a lot. Heal next time. Heal, Vanille immediately. And now attack again. We might win this against that guy at least. Heal them. Good, took him out. Now heal, for fuck's sake. Did he get healed somehow? What the hell? It's like he got healed. I do not understand what happened, but you need to heal. Heal again. Heal again. Let me see. And again. And again. Heal. Now attack again. Now heal.
I appreciate it.
Attack. Now heal. And attack. Heal. Might have to attack another one. Heal again. Again. So back at full health. Now attack. Heal. Heal again. Again. Attack. Now heal. You're almost out of potions. If you lose, you'll have to buy a lot more potions from the shop. Heal, for fuck's sake. Sazh is almost dead. And again.
I appreciate it.
Continue to heal. Okay, Phoenix down. Potion. Attack green one. Blue one should already be dead. I don't know how it regained all the health again. Maybe we should have attacked the green one at the start. We'll try that if we lose. We lose, most likely now. Heal. Heal again.
I appreciate it.
Fuck, he died again. Alright, we'll try heal. Might need to stock up Phoenix Downs as well. It's difficult now all of a sudden. Phoenix down, Sazh,
I appreciate it.
and have to heal ourselves. Attack. Have we defeated one of them? It looks like it. That's very good. Should have killed the other one first. We'll try that the next time if we lose this. Because I think we will lose this one. We'll have to buy more potions. And more Phoenix Downs. Fuck, we are losing.
I appreciate it.
We need to heal ourselves now. Come on, you need to kill that enemy. You can only attack in Sazh. Because Vanille needs to heal all the time. They're weaker now, especially when we had potions. Sazh is the only one attacking now, so we did not take as much damage. So I think we'll lose. When we took out the green one, it didn't respawn. When we took out the blue one, it did respawn, and the green one was alive. So I think if we do the opposite, we take out the green one first, then it'll be easier to take out this guy. Because I don't think the green one will respawn. I don't believe this one will respawn without the other one. Might have been the green one that respawned this guy. I'm not certain. We'll try that anyway. We have to fight it again.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Let's try it. Just kill them now. Heal.
I appreciate it.
Kill him now. Hell. We managed to win! Crazy. Awesome. Crystarium expanded. Dude.
A hop, skip, and a jump, and we're in Nautilus.
The city of dreams.
If only we were dreaming up those clouds.
win. Perfect. I would like to
Excuse
say
me. I don't know if it's time to be daydreaming.
that's awesome.
Just gonna run and take a look ahead.
Would like to save.
Well, climbing over's out.
There's a new
I don't
area.
suppose there's a hole anywhere in this fence.
This game still looks dated. This is a pre-rendered cutscene. She has the pink or reddish hair.
We can board the ship over there. Huh?
Oh.
When it rains around here, it pours. And then it rains some more.
Sazh, do you hate Pulse?
Why wouldn't I? Look at this mess it's gotten us all into. Of course, it's not to say I always hated it. Seemed fishy. All that sanctum ranting about the threat from Pulse. Only a matter of time before they strike. Pulse is infested with monsters. Scare after scare. Not even a shred of proof. Tired old cynics like me? We don't just swallow that tabloid crap. No, not me. I figured the sanctum was up to something crooked. At least until I got dragged in.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, all this purge business, it really only happened because Dodge found that Pulse Fal'Cie.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Don't blame him. It was all...
Yeah, you're right. It was that scum from Pulse behind it.
I might as well have tried to stop the rain. I fought the tears, but they still fell.
You're getting soaked.
I'll be fine. It's only water.
Yes, we could save. Finished with this chapter. New chapter. Probably with lightning.
Attention all units. This is Director Roche, SciComm Division. Cocoon is caught in the grip of a pulse-born terror. If we allow the sea activity to continue, panic will rip our world apart. The peace and stability we have fought so hard to maintain will be nothing but a memory. Pulse the sea threaten our very way of life. They must be eliminated. There can be no hesitation.
That is all.
If we fail, our citizens will pay the price.
Task Force reporting. Begin operations immediately. Sir!
We can make it. Get to the station and board the train for Eden.
You think it's still running?
Well, if it isn't, we'll make it run.
Then punch straight into the heart of the Sanctum? Now you're thinking like a Pulse L'Cie.
Well, this is Operation Nora. It's not just snow I'm after. The Sanctum's gotta pay too. Hey, you're the one who said we had to fight. Every minute we waste, we're tempting fate. There's some underground tunnels not far from here. I used to play in them when I was a kid. No one uses the entrance anymore, so even the army doesn't know about it. But I know where it is. We can sneak in under their noses.
Sounds good.
Great. Here we go.
Palempolum city, capital of commerce. Okay. So reached Palempolum.
Huh. No more rivalries now. Psychom's brought in the Guardian Corps.
Okay. There's an old drainage pipe. We can use it to avoid being seen. The tunnel entrance is a little further up.
Alright, we're back controlling lightning and hope.
Follow me! Guess we're fighting. Time to go? The way into the tunnels is over there.
And of course lightning has the cloud-like blonde hair. Different from the other. Regular blonde. She has an even better model. I didn't update her hair because it wouldn't work in certain cutscenes. I decided to keep the hair. The same as the HD model.
Keep it up!
Alright. She has like a gun blade. Can shoot and slash. A similar weapon to Squall in Final Fantasy XIII. This is the main character in Final Fantasy XIII. She looks very young all of a sudden. 2024 I thought she looked older. But I look older now than in 2024. A lot of characters look younger now that looked not too much younger back then. Now all of a sudden they look really young. I said I was 37. These guys look like they are 21 or younger. Cloud in Final Fantasy VII is 21. This girl might be younger than 21. But I like to think she's 21 or something. Still a bit younger than I am. I am the same age as Sazh. I'm actually 1 year younger. and he looks like he's 10 years younger than me. I got an silver hair straws too early. I could try to just jump in place. Avoid the fight.
There should be another drainage pipe. It's not even time to catch your breath.
Do I rotate the camera? If I could fight these guys. Alright, we'll use the normal attacks against these guys.
Target's a target.
Oh, we do not have any potions, Jesus. I will heal with healing ability.
Thank you.
Here. We got this under control.
Attack now.
No problem.
Too long. Forgot to buy potions at the save point. Back here. Let's enter a shop. Unicorn Mart. Unicorn Mart. holy water. Potions, you don't have enough gear, what? Only have 46 skill. Sell stuff then. Say that. Equipment. Edged carbine. Her wristband is better. Potions, 8 Phoenix Downs, Alright, let's go. We'll replay at least the stuff we have done. Right, let's go to where we were. Just here. Back at the beginning again. Yeah, we're back at the beginning. What the hell? Okay. Save then. We'll end it here. Continue another time. Yeah, lighting looks young now. Actually, it used to look old, or at least similar age to me. Now she looks actually young. Anyway, let's end it here. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. We will do the lightning chapters, its own chapter, but we kind of did a little bit extra in this video. We're only gonna do the Vanille chapter, but we did some lightning stuff here. Okay, but we are back at the beginning, so let's start here the next time. Thank you for watching, bye.